So good morning or good afternoon, depending upon when you see the video. My name is King Mott. I'm chairperson of the Department of Political Science and Public Affairs at Seton Hall University. And it's a great privilege to try to bring to you the accomplishments of the faculty, the thoughtfulness of the curriculum, and the advantages in the department as well as in the larger College of Arts and Sciences and the university itself. So what's going to happen through this brief presentation is an introduction into those areas. You're going to have an opportunity to meet us, at least in a quick sort of way. You'll have the opportunity to look at curriculum and the vitality of programming, both at the undergraduate level and through master's programming. And in fact, we have a 3+3 programming with the law school, a cooperative program with the law school. So all of this is online. All of this is available for you in greater detail. And also, please contact me. Feel free to contact me at the department. My email is available to you, and I'm happy to bring you more information. So firstly, why the department? I think one of the outstanding things that makes my life so satisfying is the collegial relationship that we have among the faculty, 12 to 15, depending upon how you count us, faculty in the department. It's one of the larger majors in the College of Arts and Sciences. We have close to 200 undergraduates. In that program, at least half of them are in other majors, other minors. They're in advanced programs in public administration and in law. It's a natural fit for individuals who want to get a good and a solid grounding in the liberal arts. That means you know how to think, you know how to write, and you know how to train yourself for any kind of professional or nonprofit career. So you don't have to be a lawyer. You don't have to run for public office. You needn't worry about pigeonholing yourself, because the base of the curriculum is liberal arts. And so while the content is political, you know, the classic definition of politics, who gets what, when, and how, how you use it and how you're able to negotiate from that particular content into other fields of expertise and training, that's what's really important. And any academic department that doesn't recognize that is not telling you what you need to know. The point is education. The content is, of course, vital because it's something that you hopefully are interested in. Faculty, you're going to meet Jeff Upton. We have two faculty in the department who are PhD JDs. They all have, both have practiced. So we have a powerful, and in fact the only university-wide pre-legal advising. It's a complicated process to get into law school, and it's the sort of thing that you need not just an academic advisor, you need a lawyer who's gone through the program, who's taken the LSAT, who has gotten the letters of recommendation. And that's Rob Polito and Jeff Upton. You'll see them both on their slides. Highly accomplished colleagues. One of the things that you can do as an undergraduate is that you can accomplish some graduate training as well. So we have a 3-2 program with public administration and public affairs. We have a 3-2 program in the diplomacy school. We have a 3+3 program in the law school, Seton Hall Law School. All of them have different requirements and different tracks. So it's not really important at this point for you to know the specificity therein, but know that all of our incoming students and all of our transfer students are given the information with in-depth advising with the faculty so that you can make some decisions about professional alternatives. This is in no way to underestimate the four-year curriculum for a typical undergraduate program, and then those individuals also often make decisions to go to get an MBA, to get a master's in other universities, and in other programming. You'll get the opportunity to meet Dr. Roseanne Marabella, one of our more accomplished faculty. She's a specialist in nonprofit and is also incredibly active in faculty and university governance. Naomi Wish was the creator of the public administration program some 25, 30 years ago, also has an expertise in Israeli politics. Mike Taylor is an economist, fascinating colleague, does a lot of work with environmental policy and public policy, and is tech savvy beyond compare. He is also the program director for environmental studies. A general synopsis on the faculty: we are diverse gender, we are diverse racially, we are diverse in terms of our age and backgrounds. All of this brings a kind of inconsistency, I'd like to say, that makes participating and getting to know us fascinating. You will find a fit, no matter where you come from, no matter what your interest. We have faculty that I'll introduce in a moment that are involved in film studies and in fact create, produce, and direct documentaries. We have faculty in the Women and Gender Studies program. We have the African American Studies program in the college in the Department of Political Science and Public Affairs. Matt Hale is the program director for the graduate program in public affairs and is very active both as a scholar and as a faculty member in the governance of this field in the U.S. and in the larger global society. Regarding advising, you're meeting the faculty, and I know this is fast and furious, but what's going to happen to you? You come into freshman studies, fresher studies, and you're going to have a mentor for a year, but we're immediately assigning two faculty to you as well. Those two faculty will move through your sophomore, junior, senior years so that you're not going to be shifted around between faculty, and the chairperson, and that rotates every 3 years, is also available to you. So this pairing with faculty brings a kind of relationship too that enables that person to write detailed letters of recommendation for you for Fulbright scholarship, for admissions into programs, for study abroad. All of these things are extraordinarily important and present a great deal of opportunity for you. Dr. Jo Renee Formicola is a senior full professor in the department. She is a specialist in church-state politics, highly published, in fact recently has a book coming out of Oxford University Press, a great colleague and scholar. Kwame Akinor does a great deal of human rights, comparative politics, Africana studies, economy, a great colleague and familiar with the city. His education was done in New York City. There's opportunity for experiential and extracurricular learning. We have political parties, young political parties that are associated within. We have mock trial. We have the Seton Hall United Nations Association affiliated with it. We have students who are working on the Setonian, the local paper here. We have students who are working with research projects with particular faculty, and we have honor societies. Jeff Togman is the colleague that I alluded to earlier. He's the expert in film studies here and has some fascinating documentaries out. We're Not Blood is his most recent one, quite an accomplished colleague. Here you get to see Dr. Harris, who is also the program director for African American Studies, and comes to us with great expertise and accomplishment in the field of American Black Studies. We also have a program involving study in Washington, D.C., and if you're interested in that sort of thing, please contact me for more information. Patrick Fisher is a specialist in Congress, and he does a great deal and published in an idea that he's called gapology, where he looks at groups that aren't considered in mainstream politics and helps consumers of politics understand how these groups act and why they behave in the way that they do. You've heard me talk the entire time. My field of study is queer theory and feminist studies, and so I'm interested in all of those areas of expertise, and hopefully you, if you're interested, will find them too. A final point to make is take a look at our curriculum, take a look at the requirements. We can talk about these things. They're malleable. They're dependent upon how you approach the studies and also your interest in other fields. Finally, let me conclude with an invitation to get to know us. Choosing a minor or a major isn't a marriage. You can come, you can talk to us, and you can move among the colleges within the university, and you can move within the departments of the university. The important thing is that you capture your own interest, that you capture your reason for doing this kind of work and in making this kind of financial and economic commitment. Open for questions, email. Thank you for this opportunity to talk to you.